So in this video, I want to talk you through exactly how to max trait out a purple weapon. It should not cost you more than say 1,000 Lucent. Even if you have one of the most expensive field boss weapons, it still shouldn't cost you more than 1,000 Lucent to get it max traded out, as long as you have some unlock stones and conversion stones. So let's talk you through each of the steps. The first and one of the most important steps is to have your blue weapon and have it max traded out. Doesn't matter what traits you have on it, just make sure it is max traded. You then go to your transfer system. You will select your new purple weapon, and before leveling it up, you need to transfer your blue weapon into it. I'll show you as an example with these pants. You need to make sure to first unequip it from all of your equipment slots, and then it will show you that you can transfer it. When you do so, you will obtain 960 blessing points plus whatever was originally on the pants. So these had 48. And these blessing points, as we'll show later, will save you a ton of Lucent. So let's go to the next step. I have these wicked thorns and I need to get them max traded out. So we go to equipment enchanting, we go to trait, and you can see we first need to unlock 3 traits. So as a damage dealer, I want to get the traits hit chance, which we were fortunate enough to get on this weapon when we obtained it. If you say didn't, then you could go to trait conversion and randomly roll and maybe get one of the 3 other traits what you're looking for. You will want to get, as a damage dealer, crit hit chance, heavy attack chance, and the hit chance, which we already have. If it's a super expensive weapon and you can't possibly obtain like another one, then you will definitely want to be doing this, either using your trait conversion stones or spending some trait unlock stones to select exact which trait you want to obtain. But generally, trait unlock stones you want to reserve for when you actually need to unlock the trait on the weapon. So rather than getting a duplicate like this, which we can use to unlock the trait, you would just use unlock stones. So you'd select what you want and you'd unlock it. That would save you, again, from needing to get a duplicate of a super expensive item. These wicked thorns, I've played the dungeon, Cave of Destruction quite a bit, and we got a second lucky drop, and we can now go and use that second weapon, which then had critical hit chance, to just simply unlock the trait right there. So now we have our weapon with 2 traits unlocked. We need to get the 3rd trait, and we already know which trait we need. It's the heavy attack chance. So I need to decide, am I going to spend 100 trait unlock stones, or am I going to go and try obtain a duplicate? So I could get that duplicate by running this dungeon and getting lucky, or crafting it here with the dimensional essence, which you will be able to craft by these basically completion tokens from completing all your other dungeons. But if that's not a possibility for you and you just want to get through it right now, then you go to your auction house, which is what we will do. We look up those wicked thorns and we'll need to purchase the heavy attack chance right there. This is going to be our biggest cost, 538 Lucent, accept, and we've spent that and obtained it, and this allows us to now unlock the trait on that weapon. Again, if that weapon was super expensive and like purchasing that specific trait for the weapon is just obscenely expensive, over a few thousand Lucent, totally just go and spend those trait unlock stones. That's what they are for. But a weapon like this, where it only costs us just over 500 Lucent to obtain that, it's not worth spending those trait unlock stones. We're best off saving them for something that we would need to spend a lot to unlock it. So now we just got that there, and yeah, we spent over 500 Lucent. But that's okay. From here, it's generally pretty cheap. You need to then upgrade each of these traits. The first thing I would do is go to your guild merchant, and I would buy as many of these as possible. I'm gonna buy all 15. It doesn't really matter what weapon we select here. Let's just go with the sword and shield for now. Click use, and there we go. We obtained a lot of them, 15. Now we look through the traits. What we want to find is heavy attack chance, because this will save us the most Lucent. Hopefully we get 2 of them with heavy attack chance, and it looks like we are unlucky and not a single one had heavy attack chance, even though it's supposed to be a 15% drop rate there. However, what you can do is feed into your weapon all of the other traits. So don't use the blessings, just feed them in and you will gain more blessings. So we'll do this, and if we're lucky, we can actually get a trait unlocked, but it is only a 10% chance. So we'll just feed in all of these blues. You have to be aware that you are effectively spending some Lucent by doing this. For example, if I were to go and sell said trait, for example, crit hit chance, we could see this is currently selling for 11 Lucent. So each one we're putting into the weapon is like 11 Lucent worth then that we could sell, excluding the price of the trait extraction stones. But you're gaining blessing points, and you can do this until you get another 450 blessings, and we'll show you why. So I'm just going to feed these in. We even got lucky there, and that trait got upgraded. So we will just feed in the rest here. We want to get some more blessing points. We ideally want to get to 1,350. We can go higher, but you need to get a lot of cheap blues. So from here, if you don't have any more blues, you can obtain more blues and just grind. Or you could go to the auction house and buy them. We'll find that trait there. We look for, say, heavy attack chance. And on weapons, the cheapest right now is 20. That's a pretty good deal. We'll buy that one. Somebody already did. So I guess we'll just have to buy the 23s. We obtain one and somebody posted one for 10. Great, maybe we can steal that one. We did. We go to equipment enchanting, and we can use those blessings to upgrade the heavy attack chance because that's the most expensive. If I want to get, say, a purple weapon with heavy attack chance, it'll be 137 Lucent. But yes, you can see again, using a blue is a 10% chance. But if I use the blessings, we'll use 450 blessings and get a 100% upgrade chance. This is why the blessings are so important. We're now effectively getting a heavy attack chance upgrade for the cost of like 20 Lucent. We will do that again using the blessings. You can see we're now down to like 774, and then this will use another 450 blessings. We're down to 324. So if we want to use blessings again, we need to get another 126 blessing points. So what we can do is look through these traits. We can see critical hit chance is at 10 Lucent each. So let's buy a bunch of these. We need 126 blessing points. So we only need to buy 3 since you get 40 blessing points per weapon. I actually went and bought a bit more accidentally. But again, they're just 10 Lucent each. So that's not bad. And alternatively, you buy more of your guild chests once you get the currency. We go to equipment enchanting and we can continue to trade this one. So now we can feed this in. We could get lucky and upgrade it, or we fail and we just obtain blessing points, which is what we want. We want to get to 450 blessing points again. This time we got lucky and actually got it upgraded. So now it's 3 out of 4. You need to be careful. Don't buy too many, because if this by chance gets maxed out, you won't be able to create more blessings. We've got to 444 blessings, which is actually not enough if you wanted to, say, use the blessings to gain 90%. So it would be then 98% chance you would upgrade it. And if you failed, you would waste all of those blessing points. So just be safe and get that to 450 blessing points. We'll just use another one here. We didn't succeed, so we gained the extra blessing points. So what we can do from here now is go to our heavy attack chance and we can use those blessings. We just need to purchase another blue item. It has to be a weapon with heavy attack chance. So 20 Lucent there. Somebody already bought it. Maybe this one 20 Lucent. Yes, we got that one. Go to equipment enchanting, and now we will upgrade this heavy attack chance and we will use the blessings. So it's a 100% chance, and we save ourselves quite a bit of Lucent versus having had to pay 136 for a purple book. On top of that, we actually got pretty lucky and upgraded our critical hit chance twice for free. But yes, we bought too many critical hit chances that we didn't need to. So our next steps is to get hit chance upgraded and critical hit chance upgraded. Now we could do the blessings again, and that can be the cheapest route specifically if you're purchasing more of these crates from your guild merchant. You could just buy more of those weapons and keep feeding in the blues that are super then cheap there. You don't have to spend a penny to obtain them. But if we want to do it right now, the cheapest option is most likely simply purchasing the purple upgrades from the auction house, as they only cost like 54 Lucent. So that's the equivalent of buying, say, 5 blues. And normally you would need like 10 blues or 11 blues to get like the 450 blessings that you would need to get it maxed out. So we just buy a purple one and then we go to the trait, and you can use that purple one to instantly upgrade it 100% chance. You don't need blessings or anything. It's only when you're using the blues. So our last thing to do is to upgrade the hit chance. Again, the cheapest method here is most likely to just purchase them at purple, because again, the price is only like 70. So unless the price is above 100, it is worth it to just buy it straight up. If the price is over 100, like we had with the heavy attack chance, then it is more worth buying your cheap blues to obtain blessings to then upgrade it. So we buy 3 of these hit chance purple weapons. Again, just get the cheapest one, go to equipment enchanting, and we can now use those 3 purple weapons to get this upgraded to the maximum. Another benefit with using the blues is that you can get lucky and just get the upgrade like we did. But don't do that if the trait on purple is again less than 100. And there we go. Maxed out purple weapon for less than 1,000 Lucent cost, and the main cost for us was the heavy attack chance. We could have saved ourselves about 22 by not buying these 2. We went a bit overboard and bought like 7 rather than having to buy only 5. We did get lucky though while feeding in blues to get 2 upgrades with the critical hit chance. Again, this clearly shows why getting a weapon on blue fully traded out to then transfer into your purple weapon is so important. It's to give it all of those blessings. You want to get that 960, so then you're able to get these 2 free upgrades. You can even get like 3 free upgrades, or even more if you have more blue weapons to be able to just feed into it. So I now have these daggers max traded out. And that gives us a total combat power going from 2256 up to 2703 of 447 combat power just for a max traded purple weapon. So again, I hope this helps, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.